Hello everyone and happy Fish Friday. This is week 7, I think. I'm gonna be honest, last week I couldn't do it because he was terrible at doing it and I was supposed to be on holiday, I wasn't on holiday. You know, a lot of random stuff, but this week we actually have some stuff to talk about, like a week 3 recap. Okay, this might have been the most entertaining or boring week of all time. It depends really how you see it, but we're going to start off the week with Mingos versus Brins Esports. Yeah, this game was an absolute slaughter. Mingos 2-0'd Brins Esports, and it was so bad that they were even on track for a 13-0 with 12-0 half on Lotus, and they still comfortably took map 2. Hi guys, small personal announcement from me and the Wolfen Gamer. You might know him from Fish Friday 3 with the chess one. Is it 3 or 4? You know, I do a lot of these, so I don't really know what it is. But either way, we're going to be hosting a Pokemon Showdown tournament, and it should be a lot of fun. You can join with the link in the description if Jude puts it there, and if he doesn't, I will make sure he does. Next up, we have WGW versus GZO, and this one was a bit more dominating. It ends with the GZGO win with a 13-4 win on the opponent's map pick, and then they go to Icebox and they win at 13-6. So, not the greatest performance for WGW, but they're still my favourite team and I still believe they can get back into things. Maybe win a game, hopefully. Maybe win a map. Okay, game 3, Dark Knight Esports versus IXI Red. And this one wasn't close either. A 13-6 on Bind, and it was apparently a close game, but I've forgotten to put the score in and I'm really lazy and I don't really want to go back and look at the Val tracker. But overall, good performance, and I'm also sorry to Dark Knight Esports. Your interview, it'll be in the next one. I kind of didn't feel like editing it all, so yeah. Next up for the final game of week 3, we have Zero taking on Alter Ego, and I kind of predicted this one to be close, but it wasn't. It's Zero to take a 13-2 win on Bind, and then a 13-10 win on Lotus. So can we just get some close games? I'm not talking about GZGO versus Aether. That was a close game, and I'll probably do an entire review of it, maybe, I don't know. Boom, week 3 done. Time to move on to week 4 and start it off with Mingos versus Dark Knight Esports Academy. And this game didn't even finish because they didn't do map 1 for some reason, some random miscommunication, and now round map 2 won. That was a Mingos win, so they're up 1-0 in the series, but the series still needs to finish. I don't really know what's going on with that. And moving on to GZGO versus Aether Esports. Yeah, game's a banger. I might just do an entire video on this game. It's that good. Anyway, we still got some staff announcements, because we always have staff announcements. Unfortunately, Jude has retired from his executive manager position. He's still running TCC, he's still a staff member, and he's still doing Fish Friday. Also, Arrows, he's been suspended or something. I don't really know what's going on with him. But that's kind of my fault, and I'm sorry, Arrows, when you watch this. So, my bad. Next up, the week 4 schedule, and it's just WGW versus Zero Gaming. But it's today though, so we're gonna have a banger on our hands, and we all know how much I love WGW. Talking about WGW, we have a brand new partner with them, because they do some Swift Series tournament thingy. It's a 3v3 tournament with agent bans, and it's a whole lot of fun. No one really cares about it, and I am casting in it sometimes, so go check it out and go win maybe. I don't know. Next up, Cryptix Coaching, because I don't think I mentioned this when it did come out. They're a good coaching service, and if you're trying to get better at the game, you can be coached by Immortal, Tier 2 and Radiant coaches, and I highly recommend them despite me never using them. I don't use them because I'm him, by the way. I just want everyone to know that. I don't need this coaching stuff. I'm good. Trust me. If I could play, I would dominate all of you. Anyone want to fly me out NA, I'll carry their team. I'll IGL and all. Tentacle player I have to. Anyway, I'm trying to drag this out. Thank you for watching. Happy Fish Friday. Next Fish Friday will probably be a mega interview, so DM me if you're interested in that, and if I have enough people, I'll put one together. Or a Aether versus GZGO breakdown of the entire game, because it was very, very close and very, very entertaining. Side note, I was just still a pedophile.